Hi there, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video, slightly different video. I'm going to show you my games collection, more importantly my bookcase and my couch. So I have a lot of games, as you can see. I'm not going to go into details on them, I've done videos. But I just wanted you to have a nice little look at my collection. I'm getting a nice collection of stuff here. Castle Falkenstein is up there, obviously. Cult, Cthulhu. I've got some Nephilim right in the corner there. The ones in the bags are Dragon Age and Blue Rose Age, and the reason they've been in there is because I've got characters and everything stuck in there as well. I've got little bits and bobs which I think I'm going to end up putting on another. Lots of card sleeves. Lots of Savage Worlds. That's not all my Savage Worlds collection because I'm currently running Shine Tower and it's all in a bag. But there's a fair fun chunk of it. But it's not all of it. This is a whole load of deck boxes filled with card games that originally came in quite flimsy boxes, and the flimsy boxes don't last long. Or the boxes weren't big enough to hold the games once they were sleeved, and they ended up having to buy boxes. I've got a few in there. I've got Star Realms long box there, and Hero Realms long box is sitting behind it. The satchel on top there I actually got from my friend Samantha, and it's got all my Castle Falkenstein cards in it. And it's sitting on the, I've got 4 game mats for Dead Man's Draw. Lots of pens, my dice bags, cards for Initiative for Savage Worlds and so on. It's a nice setup. And then we get to lots of, and I mean lots of, dice and card games. These are the small box games. Just a nice selection. Everything from Yahtzee. This here, this was given to me by my daughter Saffron many years ago. It's Yahtzee. It's got 5 wooden dice in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I adore it, and it still has pride of place. I will probably do reviews, playthroughs of these now that I've got this video camera actually up and running and working. I want to do playthroughs and reviews of games, and actually show them being played, and being played not so much by gamers like myself, but being played by myself, my girlfriend, her daughter, my daughter when she comes down for holiday, to show just, you know, the enjoyment that you can get as a family. So we're kind of moving in. I do apologise for the darkness in the corner here. I'm hoping you can see that. Got unspeakable words hiding behind Munchkin there. I'm down on one knee at the moment, which I really ought to get into the habit of, considering I will be proposing to my girlfriend at some point. But yeah, I've got a nice collection now, and I like my collection because it's got a good mix of heavy and light games, family games, strategic games. I like the fact that I've got a good mix. So moving away from my bookcase to my Kallax, this section here is entirely filled with Christmas games. Nothing but Christmas games in that ducat at all. It's the only ducat in here that actually has specifically one kind of game. And as you can see, I'm getting a nice collection. Warrior Knights and Talisman. The rest of this unit is filed for space rather than in any particular set order. It's a case of, can I get the stuff in? I got a games compendium, lanterns, because, you know, Hotel Tycoon, which I got from Jason and Becky. Finally got to play it recently. It's quite fun. It's even more bloody ruthless than Monopoly. Royals, I desperately want to play soon. Destination Scotland, because, you know, I wanted a destination game. I've got Destination Christmas, but I wanted a destination game I can play the other 11 months of the year. Battle for Rotterdam, King's Road. Vienna is a game I very much want to show soon in a playthrough. Same with Solaris. Valera similarly villainous. Lord of Waterdeep will definitely get a play. Risk Europe is good. Catan I got from my girlfriend Fiona. Cubo. Batavia I'd like to do a playthrough as well, actually. Masters of Orion. I'd like to do a playthrough of Archon, although Archon is really not a family game, so... And what I mean by that is it's quite in depth. So I don't see it being used by, you know, playing that with Fiona and Maxine. That might be one that goes to a club and I film it, or to Settlers, my local gaming store. Zangwo, I very much want to do a game of. My Little Scythe, again a present from Jason and Becky. It's a good game, actually. There's just lots here. I'm really starting to enjoy playing worker placement games. Game of Thrones, another present from Fiona. QI the board game, Blockers, Clank, Power Grid, Quirko, which is stunning. I've got the Buffy board game, expansion coming. Star Trek 5-Year Mission, which is a lot of fun. Eyeball the Engine, which is a good game. 32 Dice, which is a lovely chess variant. Time Stories, which I got from my friend Caroline. Euphoria. Thief, which is very underrated by a lot of people. I happen to like it a lot. And Godfather. I also have Escape from Colditz, and if you're wondering why the TARDIS is there, very simple. This is a first edition copy that I got from one of my mum's friends. It was missing a couple of pieces, but I was able to get them on eBay. But as it's a first edition copy, instead of the sort of Imperial Eagle that's used on later versions of the game, that one has a swastika, and I'm not particularly happy with it, with a swastika being displayed in my home, because I object fully to the existence of the swastika and what it stands for. So I have a TARDIS in front of it because I really don't want to see it. And as you can see, there are figures adorning my Kallax here, and figures adorning my second Kallax. Whilst the chessboard came from a pretty cheap set, the chess pieces are an Isle of Lewis chess set which my mum found at a charity shop. Bloody good stuff, bloody good find actually. I don't really use it to play chess. I've got a cheap chess set for that. but I like it for just for aesthetic purposes. It's a nice display piece. And more figures. Picture of the actress Amber Benson that was drawn by my friend Kirsty. And a few more games. Dracula, Midgard, Lausanne, Francis Drake, Crusaders, which is very good, Race for the Galaxy, Istanbul, a dice game, and Forbidden Island. More games coming. This is hardly this is not the end of my collection, it's merely the current state of it. So thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon with another video.